Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on the Platinum DLC here. Estancia Lapacho map. Probably still not saying that right here. Again, on the RDAllen multiplayer server. Again, this is server 2. Just myself on here at the moment. A little bit early in the morning here. And I figured we got some canola in storage to sell, 10,000 liters. We're going to take that to the transport company, which, oh yes, that's right, that's the train one. So, probably easiest way is to go to the grain elevator with it. Probably the easiest. We'll do a little transporting here this episode. Something I don't typically do too often in videos. But it'll give us a chance to drive around the map a little more. For those of you who watched my reviews on this, obviously we did a little bit of that already in the videos. One thing I did say I was going to try to do is take the train around for a spin, and I realized I forgot to do that in the video, so this might give us an opportunity to do that here. The only thing is we are still harvesting canola yet, so I don't know if we quite want to sell it though, but maybe we can at least get the train, if it's not there, pulled up to the station and ready to sell. Anyway, currently sitting at $130,000, so not a whole lot of money here. Definitely taking a while to progress here. Probably part of that reason, too, we have external accounts on here, so everybody has their own money. And I know a couple of the other individuals on here have some money as well, have actually about as much as what I have. So if we were to combine the money, which we just have to get on at the right time, that's the only problem. Oh, wait, we gotta go this way. Yes, went path right. Double check here. Yes. Seems like a bit of a weird way to get to the grain silo back here, but okay. But yeah, like I was saying there, if we could combine our money, we could probably, like I said, probably looking to buy a field. That'd probably be the next best choice. And then see once maybe we get some grass planted, maybe some silage going and whatnot. Okay then. Looks like this is actually set up to loop around the other way, but oh well. We'll go this way. Hey, and just a reminder again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer server, anyone is welcome to join, as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, information for joining is in the description below. And of course, if you want to join us on the Platinum DLC here, obviously you need to have the Platinum DLC. This is Server 2, so make sure you get the mods for Server 2. Not a whole lot of mods on Server 2 at the moment. I know some people complain about the amount of mods we have, which, again, in my opinion, really isn't that many. About an average of about 100 mods per server. You know, just some basic mods and then a few extras. But this one only has, I think, maybe 10 dozen or so mods on at the moment. Not really many. Just kind of a couple of the essentials, you know, GPS, drive control, vehicle switcher, that type of thing. And then a few extra mods. Probably one of the cooler things we have on the server here at the moment is the horse pack. For those who have not seen that, definitely check that out. It is a free pack. Kind of a free DLC again, if you want to call it that. I did do a mod review on that here a while back, so you can download that. Information for downloading that pack is in that video. And you can, I think I put it in my mod list as well now. So I think I put it under maybe like the miscellaneous section or something. I believe I have a link to the horse pack in my mod list. Which, by the way, there is a reminder for the mod list. You wonder where any of the mods I have came from, make sure you check out the mod list. I've got most of them in there. The exception would be some of the mods that other people have gotten for me or put on the multiplayer server. Those I obviously do not have links for. Not that they're necessarily private, just I don't have the links to where they were downloaded from, so... And again, if you want to join us on the multiplayer server, we do ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. That is a requirement. And I know one of the questions I probably get asked most often is, where is the information for the multiplayer servers? You know, passwords, downloads, etc., etc. All that information is in TeamSpeak. So again, and the reason we keep it in TeamSpeak is so it forces you to join TeamSpeak, by the way. Again, TeamSpeak is free, and a microphone is not required. So if you don't have a microphone, don't worry, you can still join us. Oh wait, wrong side here. I don't know why I always get the sides here confused. I keep thinking this is the empty side and that side's the fill side. Okay, another trip to the train depot here. Got the Massey Ferguson 4709. Kind of a cool little tractor here. It'd be nice if they had like a couple more tractors in this series. I don't know if there is more or not. I would assume there is. But just one tractor, the 4709. And again, what I would say is a little bit more of an American style here. A little bit narrower tires. You know, front weight on the front. Instead of a 3-point hitch. And I guess, you know, technically with this being a South American map, this is kind of American, I guess. But like I said, what I would consider to be a little bit more American style tractor here, as well as the Star tractors as well. You know, again, no front 3 points on them. All narrower tires. You can put duals, narrower duals on them. And then, you know, front weights as well instead of 3 points. So definitely a little bit different there than what you're probably used to seeing from Giants and Farming Simulator anyway. Another load of canola here. Should be doing it really nice here then once we sell this. And again, if you're looking to join us on the multiplayer servers, again, server 1 is Who Dat Who There. Server 2 here, again, the Platinum DLC. That's the only DLC active on this server here at the moment. Server 1 has no DLCs active. So if you don't have any of the DLCs, make sure you join Server 1 then. Server 2 here, like I said, Platinum DLC. Server 3 has the Coon DLC. I know that one's probably not quite as popular with people talking about the Coon DLC there. But still a very nice DLC there with the baling equipment. You know, the rest of the equipment in the Coon DLC, kind of like everybody else says, kind of a wash. But, you know, the baling equipment, I think that's where the Coon DLC is at. And, of course, Server 3, there's Labut de Monday. That is our old iron server. We got all old iron equipment on there. Lots and lots of old iron. And by old iron, I mean older tractors, combines, older equipment, etc. So for those of you who like the older stuff, definitely check that out. We definitely have some really cool mods on that server. And, of course, old iron, we got all the old iron packs on there. So the old iron John Deere's, old iron Case, Farmalls, Internationals, Alice Chalmers, etc. Okay, how are we looking here? Do we got another load in here? Yeah, probably once we fill this up and grab another load from the combine. I don't think there's anything else in storage, is there? No, there's not. So yeah, this is kind of why it's taken us a while to progress on the map here. We just kind of got 3 small fields. The one field is sugarcane, which we probably should change up. I noticed it needs to be plowed here again, so probably should plow it. And I was thinking maybe we'll switch up fields that the sugarcane's on. Maybe it's currently on 14. Maybe we'll move the sugarcane field to like 1 or something. About the same size field, I believe. Just to mix it up a little bit. And then we got a plowed field to replant sugarcane on. Speaking of which, maybe if we're going to do that, we should get like a hired worker or something on field 1. Let's see, 27,000 in the combine there. That should probably be about enough to fill the trailer here, at least really close. Yes, like I said, really close. 8,500 there, so it actually did fill it up. Oop, it's not running in the combine. Oop. The old Bison combine there. That's something we probably should upgrade as well, as a larger combine would be kind of nice. It's actually not too bad, though. It's really not any smaller than, say, the starter New Holland. Actually, a little smaller than New Holland, I guess. Not any smaller than, say, the sample combine. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment. Lane was saying, I like it. Well, thank you very much for that. Lane was also asking, how do you get players in on the game? I think you mean how you name the hired workers, maybe? Assuming that's what you're asking. How do you name your hired workers? That is the hired helper mod. Basically gives your hired workers names. Cole saying I looked for the McDon headers in your mod list. Couldn't find them. I'll have to maybe double check that. They should be in there, I thought. It's the McDon header pack. As far as I know, it comes with 3 different size headers. A 35, a 40, and a 45. Or is it 41? I forget if it's 40 or 41 foot headers. So 3 different sized headers in that pack. Curiosity, no, this does not show up as being stored, does it? Okay. And again, for those who wonder, this is not a sell point here. This is just a drop-off point, and from there you can pick it up with a train and then transport it to, whatever sell point. In this case, I think, as far as I know, the only one it can deliver to is the transport company. Thomas was saying, cool way to finish off the videos. I enjoyed this one as much as the previous ones. Again, never really seen a corn harvest before. Thomas, for those you don't know, is from Ireland, by the way. And for those who don't know who Thomas McConsole is, well, then you haven't obviously been watching any of the live streams or the PC versus console competition. Realistic Game was saying, welcome back to single player on multiplayer. That's kind of what it is at the moment. Yes, we are playing multiplayer, but yeah, like I said, obviously only myself on here at the moment. Again, usually most people are on later at night, so say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. At least my time anyway, which is Eastern Standard Time. So, if you want to join, best time to join is probably right around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's when you usually find most people on. Okay, we'll just, oh, he's actually almost full, isn't he? Okay, we'll just park this here for the moment. And like I said, if we're going to redo the sugarcane field there, I'll make sure I call it sugarcane, sugar beets. I know last night there, hopped on the surface, like, oh, great demand. Oh, wait, no, that's sugar beets, not sugar cane. Like, oh, well. Oh, yes, Vernon here left a comment, kind of like what I was mentioning earlier. What's the password and how do I find your servers? Like I said, easiest way, join us on TeamSpeak, and we have all the information in TeamSpeak. And again, the reason we do that, it is to force you to join TeamSpeak, and it helps keep the riffraff off the servers. And for that matter, mods help keep riffraff off the servers as well. Okay, we'll just park that. I wonder how much a larger cultivator would cost, and can we afford it? And can we pull it? Oh, only 28,000. That actually seems like a really good good thing to do, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting any of the larger horse. Whoa, 300 horsepower for a 6-meter cultivator. 300 horse. Gate. Ouch. These are what, 3.4? Yeah, they're not very big. 3.5. Very small cultivators. But yeah, I think let's maybe look at getting that one. I think that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Standard cedar box. We put the cedar box on it. Forget, what can the cedar seed again here? Only wheat, barley, and grass. Oh, it gives us the option to plant wheat and barley, I guess. Doesn't fertilize it, though. That's the only downfall. You know what? We can always put it on later. Let's just get the standard for now. And maybe in the future here, we can put the cedar box on it. And I'm going to take this up to the shop then and sell it. Yes, I know. There goes our field money. Josh was saying again with the pig food, you know, over time it is going to add up to cost savings if you make it yourself. And again, folks, like I said, I haven't done all the exact math on it to figure out exactly what the cost would be. And in fact, that would probably actually be really hard to figure out the exact cost. You know, it depends how much you want to factor in. If you factor in equipment cost and that, you can definitely add a lot of numbers in real quick. And again, like I said, it's going to depend on which map you're playing on and what the crop prices are on your map. You know, if you're playing on easy mode, I am going to guess making your own pig food, it will never, emphasis on never, pay off. Obviously on hard mode, it should quickly pay off. On normal mode, again, keep in mind, this depends on what map you're playing on. It may or may not. At least on Drummond. Drummond Farms, it probably actually will pay off. Not probably really quickly, but it will pay off. Snattertons, it probably will not pay off. Again, the prices on Snattertons are actually higher, at least for some things, namely sugar beets, than they are on Drummond. I was kind of actually really surprised by that. So I was kind of thinking, it's like, oh, you know what? Let's do some sugar beets on Drummond. That'd kind of be fun. You know, kind of with the good prices that are on Drummond Farms. Might make some good money, but yeah, Drummond Farms does not have good prices for sugar beets. In fact, they're really, really bad. Okay, we'll just sell it. So not much bigger, but a meter and a half bigger. Again, this does count as a plow, so cultivator / plow. Doesn't fold up at all, does it? Again, you can probably tell that's not a European type mod then if something that's 5 meters wide does not fold up. Seems like with the European equipment, once you go over much over 3 meters, maybe 4 meters, everything starts folding up. Again, my understanding for that, you know, narrower roads, narrower entrances to fields, all that good stuff. So you can't have equipment that is as wide. Let's see, can we cut across here? Their field's kind of right on the other side there, I believe. This is the field I would like to get here, by the way, is Field 3. 260,000. Probably not with the sugar beets on it, though. Mr. Allen was saying you're supposed to use the forklift to lift the seed tender up on a truck. Yes, I guess you can do it that way, though you don't have to my understanding. It will actually let you just put it straight up there. Okay, is combine full? Yes, he is. Ryan was saying always fertilize sugarcane after harvesting it. That way you'll get a better yield. You should only have to do that if it actually needs to be fertilized. Which, oh, in this case, I guess 14 actually does need to be fertilized, doesn't it? Good point. I did not realize that. I don't think we actually have a fertilizer spreader. 36,000 for it. Interesting. Maybe we should look at purchasing that then. Except there goes more money again. But yeah, fertilizer definitely very beneficial because that'll basically double your yield. So really should probably look at that. Okay, we're buying it. I know we're spending more money. Really probably should have another tractor at this point. It would be nice too. Okay, what tractor can I borrow then? You're kind of cultivating. You are on sugarcane harvest. Let's how about the case here? Probably going to cost us a fortune to fill this fertilizer spreader up. I didn't pay attention how much it holds here. Super Killer was saying, make your farm rich by getting 9 RXs and 9 RTs and 9 RXs. Alright, make your farm rich. He's just joking, by the way. He said that at the end of his comment there. I'll have to say one thing about that. A surprising number of farmers, it seems like, are going bankrupt. And I guess what kind of equipment they have. 9 RXs, 8 Rs, you know, the large case equipment. So yeah, a lot of the large, seems like really large farmers with like really large equipment. I'm not trying to be brand specific here, it doesn't really seem to matter, but yeah, seems like a number of them are going bankrupt. So maybe they bought just a little too much equipment. I gotta say, this is like a really weird looking fertilizer spreader, by the way, with the tracks on it. Also, not very often use a tow behind one, but 36 meters seems interesting. Also, really not that much more expensive than, say, yeah, that's 28,000 versus 36. That's 67,000. That's, whoa, way more expensive. Doesn't hold as much on this one, I guess, but okay, belts. Okay, kind of lost track of how many we purchased there. Hopefully that's enough. I know our seed tenderer has some in it as well, but I figure maybe we better fill up at the shop here first. Battle Goo was saying, nice drone shots. Andrew was saying, live green, die green. And if I may add, go green. Carson was saying it's snowing here in Aurora, Colorado. Wahoo. Yeah, good for you. Chat was saying I plugged in a Xbox controller for Gold Rush. Worked great. I reversed the up and down. You know what? That's the one thing I think I was noticing there playing that. It's like, boy, I kept going up when I should go down and down when I should go up. I probably should reverse that. I think the controls are actually backwards now that you say that. It's one of those, boy, it seems like something's wrong here, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But yeah, now with your comment there, that's probably what it was. Thomas was saying on his review there of the Platinum DLC, he bought a pink convertible to tour the map with. Yep, must be a console user. Isaac was asking, what is that model of that big green tractor? The one he is talking about is a John Deere 9560R. Oh, look at that. The field, I think that's harvested, I'm assuming. Dixie was saying you're one of the best. Well, thank you very much for that. Antique Tractors was asking, is Gold Rush on Xbox? I'm not sure on that one. Okay then, let's actually fertilize some of this here then. This is gonna be about, yeah, it looks like we got the set right. So there's a tractor in there somewhere. You probably should really fertilize it like when it's just been harvested. Obviously that wasn't done in this case, so we'll make sure it gets done now here. Hopefully we missed the harvester. We should. Cannot see it at all. I mean, like, we're in here somewhere. Whoa. That's kind of funny. Oh, almost 2 swipes and we have the whole field done. Little narrow strip. I don't know if we'll worry about that narrow strip or not. I suppose we can do it. Jake was saying, love the Gold Rush videos. Thank you very much for that. JC was also saying, really like watching you play Gold Rush. Zepperman was also saying, glad you're doing a series on Gold Rush. Hope you keep going on it. And the cables and hoses there, if you walk instead of run, they'll go 2 times further. So, okay, good to know on that. I did not realize that. But I'll have to try to remember there. If we need a hose to go a long distance, we'll walk with it instead of run. Okay, there we go. Now with that too, folks, looks like we probably should wrap up the episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.